What's up, everyone? It's Denise Salcedo, and standing with me right now is Natalya. Natalya, it is so good to see you once again.
So much. By the way, can I just say that Denise's outfit, she looks so pretty. This camera's not doing her justice, but she looks so pretty. We are going to definitely take a selfie after.
Yes.
But you look so good. And I also want to say, and I wanted to get this on camera as my dress falls off. I wanted to say that you do such a good job, and that I've been following your work over the last few years, and it's so cool how much journalism in professional wrestling has grown. And you're relatable, your content is fun, and you just bring a really fresh, fun image to everything. So keep up the great work.
Oh my gosh, Natty, you're gonna make me cry. That is one of the nicest things that anyone has ever told me. And obviously coming from you, it means like 100 times more than anything. So I wanna thank you so much, first of all, for saying that and for noticing that. That truly means a lot to me, seriously.
So
thank you. Natty, you just celebrated, it was like, what, 18 years now in the WWE, and that is such a tremendous accomplishment. God, I know it's such a broad question, but where do you even begin when you think back to your career?
Well, it's funny because I was talking to somebody earlier backstage, and I'm so grateful that I've seen so many different eras in WWE. I've seen, I came in 2008, I debuted, I was signed in 2007, and I've seen so many different, I've worked and seen so many different women come and go, and I've worked with over 65 different women, but I love what I do. And so when you love what you do, you never really feel like you're at work. Time has just flown. And when I think about 18 uninterrupted years in WWE, and I started my career in 2000, like I started wrestling in 2000. So to make it to WWE and to have 18 years signed here, on my 18th anniversary of my contract signing, Nick Khan, he's, of course, in charge at WWE, sent me the nicest text, and he was just like, I'm so proud of you, and thank you for all you do. And it was just kind of reminded me of this new era of gratitude, of appreciation, of my boss who probably has 1,000,001 things going on in the world, saying, hey, thank you, you're doing awesome, we appreciate you, and keep up the great work. It just reminded me that we're in truly the greatest era in WWE. This Netflix era is transcending. It's a huge time for the industry, and I'm so happy that I've been able to stick around for all of it, and to feel appreciated is one of the best feelings in the world. So I feel so happy more than anything, and so grateful.
It's such a blessing to be able to say that you've had such a long career, and you've had so many accomplishments within those 18 years that it really is such a blessing. And also, when you think about all of the different eras and chapters that you've seen for WWE and women's wrestling, and to where we at right now, I mean, how cool has that been, able to see how much everyone has grown? We've
grown so much, and I just love watching the women perform. I watched Io and Lyra last week for the women's IC title tournament. Of course, I wanted to make it out of the first round of the tournament, but it's not my time. But to me, I think the story is all in the chase. But then when I was watching Io and Lyra, I was backstage in Gorilla watching it. I was like, oh, I want to wrestle Lyra. I want to wrestle Io. The tournament and the women's division, it's only inspired me more and more to be better, and to do more, and to dream bigger, and to there's so many girls in our division that are so talented that haven't even gotten their chance. I haven't had a rivalry with Bayley. I've never had a rivalry with Bianca. I've never had a match against Dakota. There's so many girls that I want to work with. There's so many talented women in NXT. I think my favorite match in 2024 was against Lola Vice. That underground match, I loved working with Lola. I loved working with Carmen. I loved working with Izzy. I remember even telling Shawn Michaels, I was like, these girls are amazing. And what Shawn does with the women at NXT is just so cool. The women have, I feel like NXT is sometimes like a women's show because of how Shawn is very much like Triple H in the sense that they just want the best stories. They want the best matches. They want what's most exciting. And hey, it's the women.
I second that. All right, last but not least, of course, I know you've probably answered this question a million times, but Raw, Netflix, how does it feel? What are you most looking forward to? Describe from the talent perspective what it feels like.
I am most looking forward to Liv versus Rhea tonight. Of course, they're representing the women in WWE, and with Liv Morgan, I think she's one of my favorite people right now to watch, guys and girls, because she literally took an opportunity that WWE gave her. They met her halfway, but she was ready. She stayed ready. And my days off are very special. I saw Liv spend her days off in the dungeon. So when somebody spends their days off on my days off, working and fine-tuning and honing their craft and doing something that they love, she would come to my ring, give back, bump for people that weren't signed by WWE, that were just young wrestlers just getting their start. The way that she gives back and the way that she never forgot where she came from. And I told Liv when she won the women's championship a while back, I told her, this was not an overnight thing. You're not an overnight success story. You've been doing this for 10 years. And so now that she's finally getting this opportunity and the company finally, really pulled the trigger on her, it was the right decision because she stayed ready. She met them halfway and she stayed ready. And so she's somebody that I love watching. She's somebody that I'm really proud of, and I can't wait to have a feud with her. I can't wait to challenge her when, we have our women's championship match.
I gotta tell you, you got me excited for a lot of different stuff that you just mentioned right now. But Natty, as always, it's such a pleasure to chat with you, and I hope to see you, some more, just killing it, keep doing what you're doing.
So much.
Thank you so much to everybody watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.